What's going on, Panther Nation? I know I look a little bit bulkier, but our defense is a little bit bulkier today, so I hope it's fitting. Walked into Tampa, got the win. Looked great. Offense is still stuttering. We're coming out of halftime fucked up too. I think that's coaching more than anything. I don't think we're adapting. I think the other team is. But we're coming out of each halftime slow, man. You saw the Bears second half. That looked like shit. Today against Tampa, we come out. We ain't looking that sharp. Made a big play to Benjamin in the second half. Besides that, I don't know, man. We just look a little bit sluggish after halftime. That's got to go away. We got to get that fixed. I don't know what offense we're going to have out there. I mean, Cam can go ahead and go back to home against Atlanta and just dominate them. Play calling looks good at moments, but both those things fire back. Shula can be the Shula we've just learned to hate over the last couple of years. And Cam sometimes looks like he's still trying to get it together. Like maybe the injury's still messing with him, or it's rust. He's not always making those decisions, holding on to the ball a little long. But for the moment being, we're at the halfway point. We just handed Tampa that ass. The defense looked great. We shut that shit down. We were supposed to do that. That's all exactly what was supposed to happen. Luke's back, looked great. Coleman's back. He did, I ain't bitching about him this week. That's a good thing. If I ain't bitching about him, if him and Worley escaped without me talking shit, they had a decent week. That's all I expect of them. So that all looked good. We got Atlanta coming in. Our pass rush looks beautiful, and we're going to need it. Atlanta comes in. I'm not worried about that run game, even with Freeman, a stud running back. I get it. He's a superstar. We're going to shut that down as well. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about Freeman. I'm not worried about the Falcons defense. If Cam and if the play calling can be somewhat decent, these fucking runs up the middle. Glad to see Cap getting some carries. Hadn't seen him this year, man. Payne finally back in there. He looked good. He looked fast on a couple runs. I like the the little bit extra imbalance he gives us because we run some stupid shit. We're always running Stewart to the outside. We've got McCaffrey going up the middle. I'm not getting that. I don't know why we're not using our personnel to their strengths. We do use McCaffrey like that sometimes, but it's just back to the play calling and the coaching. I'm not in love with it. But whatever. Not worried about the Falcons defense. I'm not worried about Freeman. He's going to make a couple plays, but he shouldn't be able to just ground and pound us all day. They're not going to win on the ground, but they might get us on the air, man. If we cannot get to Ron, we might have some trouble. That Julio 300 yards is still fresh. I don't think that's going to happen. Bradbury, he can hold his own, but Coleman, Worley, Adams, it's going to be some holes, man, unless we can get to them. And if we got a blitz to get there, I think that's what we do. I know it puts more pressure on our corners, but we're playing the deep ball pretty well. Worley's going to get beat, zone or man. It don't matter if we got safety help or not. So you kind of just, you know what you're going to get there. So make sure you get to Ron, keep the pressure on him, which we've done. If we can do that with our front four, fabulous. If we need to send some extra guys, so be it. But he can't sit back there and throw. He cannot just be allowed to look down the field, because he's going to be able to find plays. We're not going to lock this team down in the passing game. But our pass rushes look vicious. We can go in there and bust that ass a couple times. That could happen. Force some turnovers like we did with Winston today. Atlanta's looking good on the road. We're not looking good at home. What's Atlanta? 3-1 on the road. We're 1-2. Cam, I don't think's had a good game at home yet. So I'm not in love with that. But halfway point, this is a big game for the division. I know Saints are still in it, whatever, but Bucks, I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about the Saints. I think it's cool they're still sticking around. I'm proud as hell of them, but this ain't a threat to the division. The division is going to be the Panthers or the Falcons. And at the halfway point, tied up, first meeting of the year, it's a big ass game, man. It's a big game. I can't wait to see it. But I think that's the key. Julio's going to be Julio. He's got to make some plays. Cooper looked good. Davis is back. I heard he's playing with some broken ribs. His wife kind of let it slip. He's playing injured. And he's not been playing terrible. He's just not been Thomas Davis. But he's out there today. Ask Martin. Martin knows Davis is looking like he's back. He's out there busting that dude's ass today. That's one I'm telling you. Freeman, I ain't worried about Freeman. I definitely ain't worried about from Atlanta. Atlanta's a soft-ass team. They don't want to get in there and get physical like that. Even they're like Freeman, who looks like he runs kind of strong. Nah, he's not that guy. He don't want to get hit like that. Not Atlanta. That's why their ass folded in the damn Super Bowl. They ain't got that toughness, you know what I'm saying? They're like the Dolphins from back in the day, like just slinging the shit around, hope we score some points, but they're not gonna win a dogfight. And that's what Carolina brings. So we get out there, we bust Ryan's ass a couple times, he'll fold. But we got to get to him, because if you do let him sit back there and just have a fun day at the park throwing the ball, he's going to find some open receivers. They got some talent in that passing game, but their ass ain't strong. So we punch him in the mouth a couple times, which we can do. That should be over with. Hell, it'd be a wrap by halftime. They don't want to play in that. So that's what it is, fellas. That's the key. We got to get to Ryan, and Cam's got to show up. Get him some good plays. Cam, come play your game. Finally show out at home for once in the fucking year. And we enter the halfway point. Up a game on Atlanta. And balls in our court. It ain't long to wait. We'll see. Back to Charlotte, man. Keep pounding. Later.